Well, hello and welcome to my channel. My name's Lyndon. In this video we're going to slay 2 dragons, at least if not 3, because one thing that you can do that's going to drive yourself forward as a saxophone player is by taking a lick and practicing it in all 12 keys. And we're going to do that today for alto and tenor sax. So that's a really good thing. The other thing that you can do is to work on 2-5-1 licks. Well, we're definitely going to do that because this is a 2-5-1 lick that we're going to be studying in all 12 keys. The third thing that you can do, which is awesome, is listen to fantastic saxophone players like Dexter Gordon. We're going to do that as well. So there's 3 really good things happening in this video today. Before I dive in too deep, I would love you to go and visit my website, which is saxmadesimple.com. There's loads of free resources there that you can have. Backing tracks, there's sheets for you to download, there's transposition sheets, cycle of fifths, all the scales written out for you. It's a really good resource. There's some paid courses there as well. I'd love it if you would like to consider buying one of those. That would help out a lot. If you'd like to buy me a coffee, you can. And for all you people sending me these beautiful messages, thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. So Dexter Gordon recorded this fabulous album called Biting the Apple, and this was actually quite late, really, 1976. Well, sounds quite late to me, being a really old man. But 1976, he recorded this fabulous tune, Blue Bossa, which is now a staple. It's an iconic song that people work on in jazz workshops, and teachers tend to teach because it's got such a cool structure. And I'm going to be having a look at a particular lick, and this lick occurs at 3 minutes and 45 seconds into the song. Now, just to let you know, I've got everything written down for you. I've got this completely transcribed into all 12 keys and annotated so that the letter names are under the notes for you people who are developing your reading skills. And I've got this complete breakdown also available as a PDF, which I'm going to put in the link in the description below. So I really hope that's useful to you. So let's dive in. So here's Blue Bossa on YouTube. Now, I really have to be careful about not playing too much of this because I'll get stung for copyright. So I've got it here at 3 minutes and 43 seconds. So let's have a listen to Dexter. Here it comes. Awesome, that is so cool. That is our lick, and he's playing that over a 2-5-1. I'm going to listen to it one more time just to make completely sure, and then we're going to set off. So here it comes. Nice. If we have a look at the, he's playing that over a 2-5-1. So what I've done is that I've broken this down into a 2-5-1 into the key of C so that we can understand what's going on. And what it says here on this downloadable sheet for you, if we take a look at the chord tones of each one of the chords of a 2-5-1 in C major, we can see that all of the notes of this lick are the chord tones. Dexter is using the 9th and the 7th and the 5th of the D minor 7. So here's D minor 7, and I've written out the chord tones D, F, A, C, E, G, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and 11. And his first part of this phrase is going 9, 7, 5, 9, 7, 5 of D minor. He's not in the key of C for tenor, he's doing it in a different key, but this is the same shape. So have a listen. That's the 9-7-5, 9-7-5 of D minor. And what he does is he extends that same idea over the G7. So it's exactly the same idea. And because G7 and D minor have the same notes, if you extend the idea that you had over the D minor, it sounds really, really nice over the D7. So the first part of this phrase is all chord tones, ninths, sevenths, fifths, and he also, you could think of that G as either the root here or the 11th of the D minor. It doesn't really matter how you think about it, but can you see what he's doing? He's just taking a really nice D minor idea and just extending it through the D minor and the G7. And then what he does in the C minor, well look, I've written out the chord tones, C, E, G, B and D. So what he says, so what I've said here, Dexter is using the 9th, 7th and 5th of the D minor and extending the same idea over the G7 because they have common notes. He resolves to the same type of shape, which is 9-7-5. So he's making exactly the same idea that he's doing in D minor, and he does that in C major 7 because the 9th and the 5th and, the 9th and the 7th and the 5th are D and B and G, and that's what he's got here. So he's making the same shape. So if you put the whole phrase together, and that makes perfect sense of what he's doing. And the reason that I would bother to do that is that the deeper understanding of what he's doing that I have, then I can transcribe that into other keys, and it makes it really easy to find in other keys. So what we're going to do is that we're going to take this lick round in all 12 keys, and what I've done is that I've created a backing track that has a 2-5-1 and then the same 2-5-1 again, so that I can play through it and then you can play through it, and we are going to go round and take that lick round on the cycle of fourths. So here is my Dexter Gordon lick. I'm using Session Band Volume Jazz Volume 3 because that's got a lovely medium Latin vibe to it. So and let's just make sure that I'm in B flat, and I am. And we are going to start on the key of F, and we are going to go round the cycle of fourths. So we'll be going a 2-5-1 in F, and then a 2-5-1 in B flat, and a 2-5-1 in E flat, and then A flat, and so on and so forth. So we're going round the cycle anti-clockwise. As I've said to you already, I have it written out here for you in all 12 keys as well, and that should be really helpful, that you can just download for free. So just to be ultra clear, I'm going to play it and then I'm going to leave a space for you. It's going to sound like this, look. Then you. Then then you, and so on and so forth. Okay, is that all right? Let's do it. Nice exercise. That is so cool, playing like Dexter Gordon, nearly. Wow. Well, I really hope you found that useful. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please consider going to my website, which is saxmadesimple.com, and as I said, there's loads of free resources there. If you found this video useful and you want to buy me a coffee, you can. I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care. See you soon. Bye bye.